Taj Gibson. Then there is Warren, and it's Knight in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Freak following the score by Tony Parker. And that one's good. Freak.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
It's Parker with the drive. And he gets it to go.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Here's Freak. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And it's Aldridge missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Freak kicks to Knight. Chandler is screen. Freak passes to Gibson. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And it's Freak missing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Back to Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And this game is tied up now.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Leonard with the steal. Ginobili outside. And stolen by Knight. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Freak. Here's Gibson. And it's sent back by Spates. Now here's Parker. Defense right on him. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Now, here is Knight. Following the miss by Tony Parker. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now, here's Parker. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. 4 on the shot clock. Aldridge can't get it to go.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in. So it's the Spurs now. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Green is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Thornton. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. Here's Spates. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Suns, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Tony Parker's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And for the Suns, Chandler comes in for Morris, and Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
The Spurs shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And stolen by Knight. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Warren with the ball.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And Mills kicks to Parker. From 15 feet away, can't hit. And Phoenix the other way now. Freak with it. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Green kicks to Parker. The 11-footer. Chandler with the block. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mirza Teletovic.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
On the wing, Green. Outside Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Ginobili's got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And that one's good. Parker.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Parker with the steal. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. He kicks to Green. Fires top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns leading. Here's Freak. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Suns have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. He misses the free throw. And the Spurs with some changes. And so it's a close.
All right, Kevin.
Welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast.
Some good numbers for Freak. He has 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Freak in at point guard. Warren is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. Ginobili outside. Kicks it to Leonard. A second chance effort, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Tyson Chandler. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Sun shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Warren kicks to Chandler. Passes it to Freak. The dish to Gibson. The shot is off. And the Spurs going the other way now. It's Ginobili on the wing. He's guarded by Knight. Nobody near Parker. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And Gibson kicks to Knight. And he hits the jump shot. Knight's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And there's the pass to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
To tie. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Freak.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Here's Spates. Phoenix grabs the miss. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Freak. Chandler trying to free himself up. The layup off target.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Parker. And he gets the bucket. Parker's got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Well, scoring from the wing is a necessity in the NBA, and that tells you a little bit about the value of these guys, the highest scoring small forwards in the league since the All-Star break. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Craig. They are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. You've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker with it. Out defended by Freak. And the slam dunk by Spates.
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. A tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. He is too good with that crossover.
Aldridge a screen. Parker dishes to Green. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Launches it. And good on the basket. Book it. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Freak kicks to Chandler. Feeds it to Freak. The tray. And he gets it to go.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Parker outside. And Leonard has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
A different look now for San Antonio. David West, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Mills in for Parker. Morris is checked in for the Suns. Freak passes to Morris. For the lead. Mills with the rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Morris a screen. Knight against Green. Now, here is Knight. Not a lot of room. Misses the reverse. Spurs leading by 3. And Mills kicks to Green. Aldridge against Knight. Dishes it to Mills. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Warren. Lays it up and banks it in. Warren's got his third basket of the night.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Mills. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Aldridge. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Warren dishes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside Knight. And there's the feed to Freak. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 21 points for Freak. Now here's Mills. He feeds it to Aldridge. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for Spurs.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here's checked in for the Spurs. And then for Phoenix, Taj Gibson's checked in for Markieff Morris. And Freak subbed in for Booker. They've got Ginobili. Thornton out there with Tony Parker. Then there's Boris Diaw. And it's West in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. Freak passes to Bledsoe. No good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Gibson the screen. Here's Freak. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Freak's got 9 points here in the second half. San Antonio leading by 6. It's Parker with the drive. San Antonio again missing. Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And Gibson kicks to Bledsoe to the inside. And it's Freak missing. Len, good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Lets it go from the wing. Thornton, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And that one's good. Freak.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Parker dishes to West, and he dunks it down.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Here's Freak. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Thornton with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Bledsoe against Ginobili. And it's Parker in the corner. Down low, just 5 to shoot. Ginobili with the steal. Parker outside. He dishes it to Ginobili. Out to West. Now here's Parker. Defense is right there. Back to West. Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. And the Suns miss again. Spurs leading by 3. And Thornton kicks to Parker. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. To tie it up. And it's Freak missing.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Back to Ginobili. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. But they'll get another chance. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Parker passes to Spates. Buries it!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Sun shooting under 40% all in all for the game. There's Freak. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Warren with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Freak dishes to Gibson. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that shot sucked the life out of.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
The free throw is off from Gibson. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To tie it up. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game. That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Now, Freak, the 3, no good. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Six seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep. And so it's San Antonio with the...
David, this was...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq, and the Jet is Tony Parker. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was amazing.